Hello, my YouTube family. Yes, I came home after I dropped off my coworker, and I'm still making a video at 6:58 p.m. 2 minutes to 7 o'clock, people. But I figured, why not just end the week on a clean note? So here I am. And yes, it's not a nude again. You know I'm taking a break, right? From the nudes just a little bit, even though they're brand spanking new. But I just needed a break. So here are the lips of the day. I have done a lip look on this before. And what is it you might add? I'm so tired. Y'all don't even know how tired I am. The lip liner is a Milani lip liner. I don't know if you can see that. That's Milani. And the shade is Grape. It is Grape Crush. Y'all can't see that, but that's what it says right here. Grape Crush. Lined and filled. Now, I know a lot of people hated these when they first came out. I happen to like them because they stick to your lips, but they do tend to go on your lips like it's paint. But it doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't dry out my lips, and they stay put. So it is the Fergie Wet n Wild Vicious Varnish Highshine Lip Stain. And this is in the color Throwing Shade. You could throw some serious shade with these lips, honey. Okay, I'm just saying. And this, obviously, look at the shade. Yes, indeed it do. Throwing Shade. Oh, Lord, what is he moaning about now? It goes on a little jelly-like, I have to say. But that's what it looks like. It doesn't go on feeling like paint, but when you do this, it kind of almost has that sticky feel to it. But look at that shade, people. Hello? I think I have two of these. I don't know what the other color is named. But obviously, you can see which one I favor. This one is Throwing Shade, and that's what it looks like. But I think once I wipe this off, it will leave a stain. Even though it's called lip stain, I think it's just a damn lip color. So the stain is something really, really light. This is not really, really light. Let me wipe it off. Oh, it really doesn't leave a stain. You can sort of see it a little, but there it is. So that is it, people. The binder situation continues. And whoever put these invoices, or these, they're really job applications. Whoever put the job applications in these binders don't know their alphabet. They just don't. They just don't. Because they got H and L, they got C and D. Oh, honey. It slows the process of what I have to do, because I have to actually go through each and every one of them to find what I'm looking for. The list that New Girl gave me. So I'm going by the list that she gave me. She sent it to me yesterday. So why is she calling me talking about there's such and such a name and I don't see it on the list? And then she just doesn't say anything. And I'm looking at what she's looking at, and I go, well, I don't have that name either. You're the one that sent me this list. And she's like, oh, okay, thanks, bye. What I don't like from anybody is they will say something like that in an accusatory tone, like you automatically did something wrong. And then when you flip it back to them, it's like, oh, okay, bye. No, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I don't see such and such name on the list. And what's that got to do with me? You the one that sent me the list. You sent me the list. Lord, I don't know what that means. So why are you coming at me? When I'm just going by the list you sent me. It's Friday, people. I really, I've been aggravated since this morning. And people, my YouTube family who are also my Facebook family, y'all already saw. Like early in the morning, I was getting aggravated. Early in the morning. And I don't know if people realize what they say. Some really don't. Some are so, they just say it just to say it. But why do people assume that receptionists don't do anything? Like, I was doing this project and a coworker of mine came by and says, "Hey, how's your day?" And I said, "Oh, I'm busy." And he said, "Really?" Like he was actually surprised that I was busy. And I went right at him and I said, "Why do you sound so surprised?" And he said, "Oh, I thought it was just going to be, a Friday where you don't do anything." And he just walked out. Like that was it. So you think I don't do anything? How do you think the calls get answered? When they get transferred to your extension, who do you think transfers them? When your lunch comes, who calls you to tell you that your lunch is at the reception area? When you have visitors, who calls you and tells you that you have visitors waiting in the reception area? Who does that? A person that just doesn't do anything? I'm just sitting there? I'm just decoration for the reception area? Like I said, some people, they don't realize what they're saying. They really don't. But Cutie was not fond of the fact that I was so busy because he wanted to talk, of course. Everybody always chooses the time that I am most busiest. That's when they want to come and have a conversation. That one, and remember that other coworker I was telling you, the one who calls me Senorita? Yeah, him. He came by. And they only come by because they want to just take a break from what they're doing. So, my reception area is just a break room for some people, to hold conversations with or what have you. But when I'm really busy, I'm not saying when I have a job to do, because I do my job every day. Even when it doesn't look like I'm busy, I'm still sitting there answering the phone. So I may not be knee deep in paperwork like I am now every single day. But that doesn't mean that just because you don't see me in the trenches of doing a project every single day, that doesn't mean that I'm not busy. Sure, occasionally you may pass by and you may see my Facebook up on my computer. Okay, so I have a slow time. Everybody in the office has 15-minute breaks. But Nancy really, she can take a 15-minute break. I'm talking about myself in the third person. I can take a 15-minute break. But in order to do so, it requires I have to call somebody. They have to finish what they're doing so they can come by and sit. So I would rather not. I don't like to bother people like that just for a 15-minute break. If I need to go to the bathroom, I just shut the switchboard off. I go to the bathroom and I come back and turn it back on. It's as simple as that. So I take my 15-minute breaks by Facebooking every now and then. So to some people, it looks like, oh, she don't do anything but just Facebook and watch TV all day. No. That's really not what I do all day long. Nobody knows. Unless you walk in my shoes, then you don't really know. Or unless you sit behind my desk, then you don't really know. So yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's Friday. It's payday. And broke already. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. I have to pay my tax man because he is not going to drop the funds in my checking account until he gets paid himself. Okay, fine. But if you'll recall, some of you who have been with me a while, 2 or 3 years ago, it's the same person I'm using. I told the story about the fact that I had mailed a check to this man. And he just called me back, just all nonchalant. Well, you're going to have to mail me another check because I lost yours. So since then, last year I did it. I sent the check. I went to the post office and I put sent receipt. I wrote out one of those tickets to send receipt. So I'll know that you got the check because I will have gotten the paper in the mail stating that you got the check. And I'm going to do that again tomorrow. I'm going to go to the post office. I'm going to write. Check's already written out in the envelope and everything. All I have to do is just mail it. But I'm not going to just mail it like I used to. I used to just mail it. But then 2 years ago, you miraculously just up and lost it. And then you call me and tell me, oh, you're going to have to write another check because I lost yours. Just all nonchalant. He just said it just like that. I'm sorry to inform you that I lost your check, but could you write me another one? And I was like, are you for real? And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but yeah, I said, so I paid you, but you lost the check and I have to pay you again? So since then, because I was so heated that I told him on the phone, I said, you know what? I'm not going to mail a check. I'm going to go down to your office and I'm going to give it to you. Oh, no, that's really unnecessary. You don't really have to do that. You just mail it to me. I said, oh, okay. I mailed it to him, sent receipt. Bitch, you're not going to, what am I, made out of money? You think the refund that I'm getting back is just growing from the tree? No. So since then, I have been sending in his payment for doing my taxes, sent receipt. When I get the ticket in the mail, I'll know that you got the check. So you can't call me talking about, oh, write another check. No. So it's been quite a busy day. And then I come home only to find a note from Pop. He wants me to look up some information for him on the computer, of course, because he doesn't know how to use the computer. So I will talk to him. I should be calling him now. It's 7:11. I usually call him at 7. I will call him and tell him I'm not going to do this right now. Not right now. I'll do it tomorrow. Because unless he needs it right this very second, I'll talk to him and see how soon he needs it. If he needs it right this very second, then I'll do it right this very second. But if he doesn't and he can wait until tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm so tired, people. I'm just so tired. And, this project takes a lot. It takes a toll. Because you have to look up the information. You have to alphabetize it because people don't know how to alphabetize shit. Then you have to look up, find what you're looking for, make a photocopy of it, put the original back, put the copy in a folder, and do it all over again. It's tedious. It's a tedious job. It makes the time go by, sure, fantastic, but it's tedious. And at the same time that I'm doing all of this, phones ringing, people come through the door, visitors, this, and that. Now people want to talk, and okay, it's Friday. It's Friday. That's the best day of the week, people. Best day of the week. That's it. That's all. I don't think I have anything to talk to you about. Oh, let me tell you. I do. I don't know if any of you watched The Blacklist. Last night's episode. I was very disturbed. I was very disturbed by the episode. I was disturbed to the point where I was sitting on the sofa and I was getting all uncomfortable. And I was like, oh, like I was in tears. I was in tears because I'm like, no, this can't be happening. No, it can't be happening. And I don't want to blow it for anybody who does watch the show but hasn't seen it yet. But I was very, very upset. I don't think I've had a show that's made me feel so uncomfortable and upset before. It's probably happened. But this particular episode, like, okay, so the show can't go on now because this is what's happening. I was very upset. I I really was, people. I really was upset. So if anybody watches The Blacklist, let me know if you were as upset as I was. I mean, the show has to go on, but it was the way that that episode, like, no. I was upset. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Okay, so if anybody watches The Blacklist, let me know, because I love that show. I love James Spader, you know. He and I kind of grew up together. He's like the whole Breakfast Club, Brat Pack, 80s. He's in that category. So, yeah, I love him to... And he plays Reddington. He plays this role. It's so delicious, the way he plays it. It's so delicious. I love him. Love him, love him. What else was on? The Blacklist, and there was something on after The Blacklist, and I forgot. I was really that upset. I was really that upset. Like, really. And thank goodness it wasn't the season finale, because I would have, ooh, y'all don't know. Oh, my goodness. I would have been going online, writing somebody. I do that sometimes. Okay, so that's it. And I think next week, or the week after, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, is Game of Thrones. What? It's on my mother's birthday, so it's easy to remember, April 24th. So, thanks, Mom. Yeah, so it's easy to remember. Okay, so that's it, people. That's it. That's all. I love the fact that the sun is staying out a lot higher and a lot longer. My baby's sitting out on the windowsill. Oh, I want you guys to see, if you can see him sitting on the windowsill. See my baby sitting on the windowsill? Tom Tom. Yes. Hi, baby. Say hi to the family. Okay. You be right. You just sit there and be comfortable, okay? Mommy loves you. Okay, so that's my baby sitting on the windowsill. Yeah. Talking about you. Okay, you go about your business now. Now he's trying to figure out, well, what are you saying, Mom? Oh, you went right about his business, too. Sometimes you wonder, like, do they really understand? Do they understand? Like, I think he really understands me. The only thing is he just doesn't talk back. But he understands me. Like, he really does. It's freaky sometimes. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Wonderful weekend. And I hope I have a wonderful weekend too. Shoot, I deserve one, don't I? So that's it. That is all. Yes, I did drive my coworker home. Like I said, that's the reason why it's 7:16. And I'm still rambling on. Okay. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah. Love you. Bye.